So this menu comes from London's first ever vegetarian restaurant, The Alpha, which opened its doors in 1879. And it promoted itself as London's first food reform restaurant. It was opened by two Americans, Thomas Lowe Nichols and Mary Gove Nichols. And let me tell you, they were a really interesting pair. Both became famous in America during the 1840s and the 1850s for their ideas around sex and relationships, which were really controversial at the time. In 1854, they co-wrote a book called Marriage, which really challenged ideas around traditional monogamy and supported the idea of emotional freedom in relationships. Together, they ran a magazine for 5 years that reached over 20,000 people, promoting the idea that both men and women should have the freedom to make their own choices about sex. They argued that women should have the right to say no to sex, but also the right to say yes even outside of marriage. At the time, there were very few people who were speaking as openly on these issues as they did, and they really challenged the idea of what equality should be in a marriage. Then when the American Civil War broke out, they both fled to London, where they continued to work as writers and social challengers. But then in 1879, they opened the Alpha restaurant, which was said to have served about 300 covers every day to Victorians.